Hey guys, we are back in The Walking Dead again. That's kind of freaky, hombre. That's incredibly freaky. Well, all right. I think I just sucked that picture into my finger. Oh, some new gumbo. That's cool. Thank you, hombre. Right. So, tower's lit. The lamp's lit. So May wants us. We'll switch this onto 47.
Memorial Lane. Reclaim squad.
What else I got? Smash food. Got axe, got a bow. I think I'm gonna take this guy with us because I think I need more powerful weapons when I'm against enemies that aren't exactly zombies. So, yes. Shotgun, we've got 108 12 gauge shotgun shells. How do we do that? Go. Do that. So that's cool. We'll pop that on that side of the bag. We've got our knives. We've got shotgun. Got a pistol or a handy custom .45 revolver, which you've had for ages now. And I'm reluctant to sort of get rid, but at the same time, I am wondering whether it might be worth having a 9mm from now on. We're starting to run low on .45 rounds. We'll have a think. Let's go see what May wants, because I'm sure we've got enough time there. So what does she want this time?
Hey, tourist. The intel you've been gathering for me has been enlightening to say the least. Georgia is planning on a mass exile in the very near future. Many lives are going to be at risk. I have a few things to discuss with you. I know we were going to try to avoid the face-to-face, but the plan I'm formulating warrants it. Would appreciate your ear. Meet me in the same spot as the first time, Churchyard. Thanks for all you're doing. May.
Okay, so she wants to meet up with us again. Which means a lovely trip down the crypt. We'll be there soon.
Hey, tourist. I'll get right to the point.
Hey, May.
After looking over the intel you brought me, seems like Georgia is planning to toss out a large number of people real soon. A lot of lives are going to be in jeopardy. Good news is we have some hope. The map you scored shows a safe way out of NOLA. Just need to buy some time and some space to organize exiles on a large scale. Get them ready to move. I think the reserve is going to provide the opening I need. Georgia and the tower are so obsessed with it, don't think they'll be concerned with what I'm doing for a short while. And with the Reclaim salivating over it too, once the reserve is unlocked and revealed to the world, courtesy of you, there's gonna be a bloodbath. You can count on that. And that's when I make my move. Window won't be open long though. It'll be tight, but I gotta take the chance.
Alright, so she wants to make her move to get a load of people out. I mean, it sounds risky.
I don't know, May. Sounds risky. Trying to get that many people out at once without Georgia noticing. You've seen the posters everywhere. She's trying to turn the whole city against you. Maybe you should get out with Umbra while you have the chance.
You can't be serious. After all the work my daughter and I have put in to make this dream a reality, you think I should turn my back on the people I've been working so hard to help? No. I'm all in, tourist. I appreciate your concern, but we are going to uphold our promise to these people. Do or die. I will leave the key to the reserve in the drop spot for you. Lantern will be on when it's there. When the shit goes down for the reserve, if you're thinking it's all too much and you want out, come find us. The Exodus could use someone with your particular set of talents. My hope is you won't be a fool. But my mind suspects you'll be too hooked on that damn reserve pipe dream just like everybody else. All I can do is wish you good luck and good judgment, tourist. Take care of yourself.
And you, May, you take good care of yourself. Yes, I think I'm probably going to be a bit of a fool and go for the reserve. We need to get Casey out of there, to be honest. That's one of the things. And then there's all the ammo and food and supplies. I mean, yeah, I think that's worth a lot. I could get loads of stuff for that. Right, so she's gonna leave it. She's gonna leave the key in the drop spot. So let's head back. Let's head back. Tell Casey about the key. Okay, Casey. Let's see what you've got to say for yourself.
Casey, good news. May said she would give me the key we need.
Good news? Hell, tourist. I would classify that as fucking outstanding news. No, look, I don't want to jinx it, but... No, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Best not to risk the jinx. Let's just forge ahead. One step at a time. Okay, so, the part to repair the final pump. Gosh, I don't have much to go on. It's weird. There's been really faint chatter about it on a few channels. Been nothing but static for months. There's an outpost called Bastion, set up in a heavily defended duplex home. Barricades and optimal sightlines. The Reclaimed currently control it. Now, the place has been a hotbed of conflict between Tower and Reclaimed for a while. From what I'm hearing, that's where it is, so be ready for a shitstorm. Good luck, and hey, keep your head on a swivel.
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
Oh, hey, tourist. Honestly,
No.
I'm a little freaked out.
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
Oh, hey, tourist. Honestly,
Oh, okay. So
I'm
he's
a little freaked out.
just going to repeat that, is he?
I have to
Over
take
and over
care
again.
of something.
Take care of your business.
Okay. So we've got we've got ourselves the shotgun. We've got an axe for up close. We've got our bow. We've got some explosive stuff, which could be interesting. We've got knives. We've got bandages. Is there anything else that we need to take? I'm tempted to take this just in case, or a lever action rifle. Oh, I can't take that. Okay. Take a bolt action rifle, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm no good with guns. I mean, I'm no good with a bow either, but we need some more. We've got gumbo. Let's take the jambalaya as well. Just okay. I'm gonna take one of these because I don't know. Take a few of those. One more. Just for good luck. So that should give us 69. Giggity. Right. Let's go to Bastion then and see what's in store for us there. Probably lots of death. Lots of death and destruction of our own making. Well, at least the weather's pleasant. Why do I suddenly feel very uneasy? Yeah.
Our enemies are weak. They lack conviction, lack purpose. They spread nothing but lies about us. That's all they can offer. A pile of bullshit. They have no vision for the future. They are hopeless swine. All they want is to see us burn. And why is that? They envy our success. That's why. They know we are strong. They know we refuse to be swayed. They know we are united. And it drives that half-wit charlatan of theirs mad with envy. They don't understand loyalty or sacrifice. We do. Because we are guided by principle. And these principles have seen us through the worst horrors imaginable time and time again. We all know what kind of animals they are. We all know that they stand for nothing. They are empty, depraved psychopaths, every last one of them. They must be dealt with swiftly and without mercy before they can poison everything we have worked so hard to achieve. The tower will always stand. Georgia.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I was going to interrupt that, but then I just realised that car's crashed into that house. And there is a note. That went well. Back home. About a crash bringing the roof down. I'm wondering if something is... Oh. Wondering if something is still there. So... let's have a bit of a search around. There's a lot of drink bottles around. I'll tell you that much. Family eaten alive. I wonder. Interesting. Aha! Where the Jasmine play? 1860. Okay. What happens if I go out here, up here? Huh. Just a way outside, I guess. Yeah, it wasn't the best time. Big lights. I think that's where we've gone. I think that might be where we're meant to go. Let's have a look then. I mean, there's eerie music, there's scary lights. But there's nobody about. I don't like the fact that there's no one about. I mean, in some ways I'm happy that I'm not getting shot at. I really am happy that I'm not getting shot at. But... where is everybody? Upstairs we... Well, hello there.
I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but My patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am Jean-Baptiste. JB for short. There now, we can proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it. Sound fair?
All right.
Sounds fair.
Terrific. Now, I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve.
Oh, it's nice that you've heard of me.
Priority to acquire one through various means I will not divulge. And now here you are. It is my hope when I'm through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more.
Sorry,
I'm
I was
all ears.
practicing.
Straight. Once I received
Oh,
word
no.
that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose,
I didn't mean
saw
to
an
start him again.
opportunity
I
to connect with the
apologize.
city's most illustrious survivor and
Yes,
have a
nice that you've
chat
heard
about the
me.
reserve.
Let's have a
So I
chat.
made it a priority to acquire one through various means I will not divulge. And
I'm a little bit worried
now
about
you
that zombie there.
It is my hope when I'm through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch, holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
You've
Go
piqued
on.
my interest. Go on.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve, and when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it. These 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest. 1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and thank you most sincerely for hearing me out. And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation. The floor's now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
Quite a few things, like, where are all your people? Do you not, like, need defenses? But also, why? Why?
I want
Let's-
your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve are true, wouldn't it benefit the Reclaim to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits. And there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do.
Shock horror.
Only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
See, what I'm reading into that is that you're scared that the tower will get the reserve and you'll lose. But, okay. How did you get the code?
find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School. The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put 2 and 2 together.
You mean we could have had that code? We could have found that code, unless they found the code before we went there, I suppose.
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place, and I trust you will do the right thing when you do. Call it a hunch.
All right.
I have some other questions for you, JB.
JB. The
I'm
Reclaimed.
curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
I've heard snippets about the Reclaimed philosophy, but it would be enlightening to hear it from you.
It's simple, really. We want to live purposeful lives, reclaim the world and our humanity along with it. Mere survival is so petty. It's beneath us. Forcing people to focus solely on survival, it's cruel, really. I believe we must invest in a future of our own design. Life is not worth living otherwise.
Interesting. How do you
The
start?
Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits, and they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused. Politely. No
I'm
one
sure
was
you
gonna
did.
dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
Okay, and
What's with
finally.
the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure.
All right, you have my attention now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that.
What's with the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure as a tower grunt. I'd even called him a friend. Trip was his name. Snuck up on me in the middle of sleep. Tried to slit my throat. Still carry the scar. Well, long story short, Trip was no match for me. I maimed him. Something awful, really. And I dragged his body about a mile all the way to the southern bump, which at the time was the most highly trafficked exit from the tower. I found an old oak, hung him upside down from it so his lifeblood would spill rapidly into the soil, and upon his chest I pinned a note that read, "Keep 'em coming." And just like that, I became the most feared boogeyman Nola has seen since the Axeman. Once
He's
I
the
had fear on my
Axeman.
side, the rest just blossomed naturally. Those with nowhere else to go wanted what I had, so they listened. And they learned. I empowered them. That's all people want. A sense that their lives still have some meaning.
Okay. Well, that's everything there
I
then.
have some other questions for you, JB. I've
Nothing
heard
else?
enough.
Fair enough. Then we are finished here.
Excuse me.
The dial, as promised.
Thank you.
Godspeed, tourist.
Cool. Okay. So, you're letting me go. Apparently. Anything interesting in here? Because this feels like a level that doesn't have a horde, so might as well take the opportunity to have a bit of a glance around. Medicine. Okay. Don't think I needed to moan that much about medicine, but alright. I mean, if there's any more medicine. A tasty dog biscuit. Here, boy. Here, boy. Got a tasty dog biscuit for you. Woo. We'll save that.
That's the tourist? Finally meet tourist.
so tough.
After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected. Thought you'd be more put together, bit more danger to your presence.
Hi.
You know who I am, but I'm not sure I know who you are. I have a guess, but...
I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
From
You think
what
you can
I
take
know
him?
about JB, it may take more than you and a couple goons to take him down.
You a real smart-ass tourist. I fucking love smart-asses. Especially when I've snipped the tongues out of their smart-ass mouths. But I'm willing to give you a pass on your smart-ass ways. Just this once. I'm gonna
You
offer
like the
you
word
an
smart-ass.
opportunity to be a hero. You game?
That depends. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back. You have my word.
Ooh. Okay. Kill
I'll take
JB?
no issue with killing
Sure.
JB. Consider it done.
No nonsense. I dig it, tourist. I'll let you get to the deed. We'll be waiting, right here. But don't keep us waiting too long. My patience has a limit.
Nothing better to do?
Right. There are a lot of soldiers here. What happens if I go out the other side? Okay.
Get the fuck out of here!
Alright. Alright. I'm off. Okay. Looks like I've got it. Looks like I've got no choice. JB dude. Give me a second. Oh, excuse me. Hi, dude.
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
Technically I'm here to kill you. Could I?
Tower troops are outside. They want you dead. I suggest you get out of here.
Well, look at you, tourist. Choosing sides.
I didn't
suppose
choose
that's
side.
a good sign regarding our previous conversation. For a rogue spirit, you certainly have proven pivotal in the fight for the soul of this godforsaken and still glorious city. I
don't
have no
know.
designs on escape. I plan to march right out of this house, gun drawn.
Oh, sorry, Ann. You have a plan for escape. Are you actually... Hang on. No, Dude. How much? Right. Jeez.
Take care of that fool.
Yeah. He caused me a slight issue. I thought he was gonna make me like fight you guys, and I think he's just... Yeah. It's okay. It's all sorted. It's fine. The fool is no
You
more.
won't have to worry about JB and his yammering anymore.
The tide has fucking turned. Thanks for doing what needed to be done. From this point on, just keep steering clear of the tower, and there won't be any issues between you and me. I'm not a fan of issues, in case you couldn't tell. And when this shit with the reserve pops, I'll make sure tower troops have orders to steer clear of you.
Okay. Is that basically just us gone then? Okay.
don't even like
All
the
right.
way you walk.
Let's just get out of here. Yeah. Well, that was eventful. We're back. And I still don't know if I made the right choice. The lamp's on too. Okay. Right. Let's just sort all this out. Didn't mean to do that. Just demolished the gun that I built at the beginning of the level. Oh. Okay. We can talk to Casey, or we can go. So let's talk to Casey,
I'm back,
and then we'll go
Casey.
see the lamp.
Ready to repair the pump. You still alive?
Yeah, alive, but almost swimming. No turning back after this, tourist. We have to get after it. I'm running out of time. You prepared?
Okay. Once we talk to Casey, there's no turning back. Right. Okay then.
Take care of something.
I get it. Other stuff on your mind.
You don't need to sound so disappointed, Casey. I just want to make sure that I've got everything set up. So let's go see what May wants, and then we'll... There it is. The waterfall key.
Tourist, thank you, and goodbye. Maybe our paths will cross again. Maybe not. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I think you should follow us out of this doomed city. Like I said, you would be an asset to the Exodus. But you need to follow whatever story resides in your head. Just know that you are a part of my and Ambra's story, along with the stories of a couple dozen folks who might have been dead by the end of the week if it wasn't for your efforts. Ambra wanted to give you one more drawing. I think she hopes it'll sway your decision. Good luck, and I hope you find what you're searching for. May.
Okay. So we have the key. We have Casey on the radio. And it looks like we're about to hit the final countdown. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. Right. There's nothing really more that we can make. There's nothing that we can upgrade. We've still got this bow with 10 arrows. Maybe build some more just to make sure we've got enough. Got our gun. We've got our big gun. Got our axe, just in case. Let's go make another one of these, because, you know. One of these. Not what I wanted to do. Wanted to do that, thank you. It's not one of those that you need to... Nope. Oh, okay. I said it's one of those that you need to, like, pull the thing. That's fine. Right. So,
I'm ready now.
Where were we?
We're not
I'll
ready
need a
now.
second.
I get
I
it.
use.
Other stuff on your mind.
Oh, food. Thank you. Okay. So, I'm going to leave this episode here. It's been an eventful one. An interesting one. We killed JB. Perhaps we should have killed George at the same time, or tried to, but I don't think I could have faced off against that number of people. I'm not that good. I'm not good. I'm not even good.
I'll need a second.
Shut up.
I get it. Other stuff on your mind.
So we'll have a sleep. We'll go to Casey in the morning, and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.